Lenvoy de Chaucer Scogan, Geoffrey Chaucer. To broken been the statues here in heaven, that great were eternally to dure. Sith the civil brighte god sevene, more wepe and wayle, and passioun and dure, as may an erthe mortal creature. Alas, for whence may this thing proceed, or whilst e'er they almost for dread? The words eterne whylom was hid shape, that for the fifth cercle in the manere, in the mighte job of teres done escape. And also with Venus in her spere, that with her tears the worde as here. Allas, Scogan, this is for thine offence, who causest this deluge of pestilence. Hast thou not seen and blasphemy of this goddess, for prayer, or through thy great recklessness, such things in the law of love forbodest? That for the lady saw not thy distress, wherefore, wo you higher up at Michaelmas, alas, Scogan, thou folk ne young, was never a Scogan blamed for his tongue. A draw and scorn could dig act to record the rebel word that thou hast spoken, which he will no longer be the Lord. And Scogan, though his boat be not broken, he will not with his ever spin thee broken on thee and me, and none of our figure, which love him have never heard ne cure. Noch certes friend drede of thine unhappy, as to forget the rage of love proceed, all him that been horrid round of shape, that been so likely for can love to spit. That shall before labor hand no made, but when I would, I would answer you and say, Lord Chrysalis to rhyme and plea. Now say you and say not so, for I'm excused, God help me so, in no rim doubtlessly, and I think I never of slack wake my muse, but resteth in my ship still in peace. Why was young, I put the forth in praise, and all shall pass, but men prose a rhyme, that ever man is turned as for his time. Scogan, for it is such a stream state of grace, of all honor and weaponness, and tender of which stream I'm dull as dead, forget in solitary wilderness. As Scogan thinker on Helidus kindness, mean the friend, there is may fruity for thee, farewell, and look whenever is love defy.